On a cold evening, Hulk was standing outside a small restaurant. He was watching people eating through the window. His jacket was thin, his shoes were old, and hunger was twisting his stomach. Suddenly, a 24-year-old African girl noticed him. She worked at the restaurant. Her name was Jasmine Carter. She came out and gently asked, "Hey, are you all right? Have you eaten anything today?" Hulk replied in a weak voice, "No." Jasmine smiled and said, "Come on, I'll get you some food." She led him inside and brought out warm chicken, rice, and water from her pocket. Hulk's hands were trembling as he ate. He said, "No one has ever helped me like this before." Jasmine sat down beside him and asked, "What is your name?" "Hulk," he replied. From that day forward, Jasmine would help Hulk as much as she possibly could. Sometimes with leftover food, sometimes with her very own lunch. One day, Hulk declared, "I'll become wealthy someday, and then I'll return." Jasmine just smiled, saying, "I truly hope you manage to do that." Hulk, with great seriousness, stated, "I promise you this, when I come back a rich man, I will marry you." Jasmine offered a faint, almost imperceptible smile. Then, quite unexpectedly, one day Hulk simply vanished from their lives. No news, no message. Years passed by, and Jasmine had turned 33, but she was still employed at that very same restaurant. Then one day, a luxurious car pulled up right in front of the restaurant. Out of it stepped a 29-year-old man, dressed in splendid attire. He walked in, saw Jasmine standing at the counter, and softly said, "Jasmine." Jasmine looked closely, and he smiled. "I am Hulk." Hearing this, Jasmine's eyes welled up. Hulk said, "I went to become successful for you. I remembered you every single day," Jasmine said in a trembling voice. "You had promised." Hulk knelt down, took out a ring, and said, "I told you I'd marry you when I became rich." "Today is the day. Jasmine Carter, will you please marry me?" Jasmine smiled through her tears. "Yes, I will." And so, the story that began with hunger finally ended with love.